Enter the Stars, I Love Lucy, The Heart, Pluto, The Heart. This episode of I Love Lucy, in which Lucy goes to the hospital and little Ricky is born, aired on January 19th, the very same day that the New Horizons probe to Pluto was launched. 119 is 9/11, 48 years before the event. This episode of I Love Lucy aired in 1953. Barack Obama is 53 years old. He assumed office one day after 119, on January 20th. 9/11 happened in the Hebrew year 5761. This was episode 16. Little Ricky was born, and the real Lucille Ball gave birth to Desi Arnaz Jr. by cesarean section. There were 44 million viewers watching that episode. Barack Obama, of course, is the 44th president. 53 years old. 1953 is when this aired. 48 years before 9/11. And 1984 is the Hebrew year. 5744. Obama was inaugurated on January 20th, 2009. And the New Horizons had its closest approach to the flyby of the moon on the very same day, but in 2006, 3 years before Obama would become president. Ricky was born 53 years before the New Horizons would launch. I'll say that again. Ricky was born to 44 million viewers 53 years before New Horizons would launch on the very exact day. In other words, 1953 from 2006 is 53 years. 44 million viewers watching. The 44th president. And if you think this is an accident, I recommend you look back into reality and see what's really going on here. The episode was actually filmed on November 14th. In the Roman calendar, November is the 9th month, September 14th, which happens to fall on the Hebrew New Year this year, which is 9/11. 119, January 19th backwards is 9/11. November 14th is 9/11 this year. The Hebrew New Year. 9/11 also falls as the New Year on many calendars. The Ethiopian calendar, the Coptic calendar. So we know what they were hinting at here. All of this is by design, and hopefully you guys are seeing the pattern. Even the first issue of TV Guide, dated April 3rd, 1953, featured a cover photo of newborn Desi Arnaz. April 3rd was 4/4, one day off. The 44th president. We know the World Trade Center would open 20 years later in 1973 on 4/4, and we know that Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated on 4/4. And this is the reality that we live in, you guys. I Love Lucy, the birth of Pluto. Take care and be safe, you guys.